Right, welcome guys, we're back with Elemental. So my name is DasTactic, welcome to the channel, welcome to this series. Actually it's been a bit of an ongoing series now. We've got our very strong army here, like fully set up and ready to go. We still haven't hit the main army of Gilden yet. Don't know where they are, but we're smashing them, absolutely destroying them at this point in time. So I'm not sure where their army is. What I want to be doing here is I want to be we're now going to be taking all of this top corner here. So we should be able to just sort of ruffle stomp our way through the game from this point forward, I think. But we do still have to come across their army somewhere, which I think that now we're strong enough that it's not really going to worry us. We've done very well here. 2 seasons in, and we can then start to build the camp here as well to get the ogres, which would be a fun little addition, I think. We're picking up everything that we need, really, all the way through here. So we've got a lot of cities now under our control. One thing I will just double check is, do we have anything left back in here? If I just go to the details, yeah, it must be a bug where where we don't get the defenders. So these are completely defenseless cities, the ones that we take over. And so there's a few little bugs in the game, which I'm sort of hoping that they will fix up at some point. Now that one there has got a bit of an army. Hillman, Spear Maiden, Shields of Gilden back in through there as well. This is another conclave. I wonder why they're all conclaves. Nearly all of them are conclaves, and none of them are fortresses, which is probably why they've got their demise. Now that won't be a city, I don't think. Let's just go in, and you've got a fair few there. They're strong, but we're epic. The attacks are about the same. Defense is good for us. Let's just go and battle this one out. So this is very open. This is an open city. I wish that the cities would also have a way of defining what type of city you're actually attacking. Like, I don't mind a conclave being fairly open like this, but this does suit us to a degree, because there's no threats here. There's no threats for us to like, if we just have to protect some of these other units, then we're going to be okay. Sorry about my voice. I've actually been diagnosed with Legionella. So I've got to get all these tests on my chest. I don't feel that bad, but anyway, we've got Sev's Forlorn Hope here. We do get to move. Actually, whose move is it? It's Cyrene. Now Cyrene does have a move there, and then a second move straight away. And up through here, we've then got Spear Maiden's party up that way. We've got another one, the Hillman party, City Militia. So I'm going to, like, she has got not great defense, but she's got reasonable hit points. We've got all these other units that then, well, pretty much all of ours get a turn before they do. So I can pretty much just sort of set this one up anywhere I like. Might take on the Spearman, I think. Then that's going to allow us to then get into the Archer group as well. So let's start there. Do one attack here. Didn't do much. Oh, it wasn't us. It was the other one over here. Now I want Vila to stay back, because she's going to be healing everyone else up. So we'll leave her where she is. Now we have another turn, and I can't break through here. Only 2. We're not doing much damage there. The Ice Elemental. A bit more. It's been slowed. The Familiar I'm just going to keep back as well. Now this one here, I can move this one across, this defender group. I'm not doing a hell of a lot of damage here. Excuse me. Alright, so we'll just go this way. Hi Cygnus, how are you going? It could take a while, actually, from what I gather. Like, it's actually not a good thing to have. So anyway, but I think it's if I was actually going to, if it was serious, I would have what else have we got? We've got the city militia down that way. I might smack them. If it was a serious thing, I think like it could be serious or could have been serious. I think I must have had it a while ago. So they've now got a test to see whether it's basically just got the leftover bits or if it's still actually active. But I think it's all going to sort of disappear. I hope. I'm going to smack these as well. Get the shields of Gilden. Shouldn't have too much trouble here. I've got to get a little bit used to how we play this again. I'll hit these guys with Sev's party. Sev's party is really strong, like the 125 attack, for example, and massive protection. Wow, there we go. So the others were just plinking away, and this one here really does the damage. So we can now come back into these archers. Yep, hardly any damage. And that's sort of by design now. We've sort of set it up that way. We've got more city militia there. I'll just go and place this one here. Hi Incognito, how you going? And Began? How's the Daz today? Well, I feel fine, but I am croaky still. And probably croaky for a while. It looks like I've had it for a long time, this thing. So we'll see how that goes. Don't need to worry about that one at all, so I'll just keep this one. I'll just keep it where it is, to be honest. There's no real threat down this way. The ice elemental will bring that in as well. Oh, it's dodging. It's dodging well. Any little bits in through here. This group here is pretty good. It's defender group, I think. Actually, the other one had, I think, 40 attack as well. Yeah, these have all got good attacks. The city militia are usually strong, but with low defense. Now we've got this militia part, like we've got our militia party against this militia party here, city militia. So I'll take that one on. And then her turn yet again. Only two. Leave you where you are. Scoot into here. There we go. It absolutely smashes it. Okay, so we can destroy these now. A little bit of damage done. So we'll now move in and do the skills with first aid. Let's get them healed back up again. Oh, critical hit, but hardly any damage. Hi, Boland, how are you going? Get rid of these guys. Yeah. Keep on smacking our way through. It's interesting, just with just a couple of groups that are strong, it's makes a big difference. Bring it this way. It's the Hillman. you now. Big hits. Okay, we'll go around this way. Haven't got a lot left back in here. They've been bashed. These have defended themselves pretty well. Let's open the gap up for these guys here if they do get another shot. No, that's it. All right, another city fallen. What I mainly want to just move on. There's no construction here. Just go back into build, and this is going to take a long time. What I will do though is, okay, we've now got wildland allies. We'll just open up the research, and we'll go back to warfare. I think we'll grab armor. We can get things pretty quickly now. So click on done there. Trade proposal. Willing to give you tribute if it pleases you. Yeah, give you 37 guilder up front. Okay, we accept your tribute. So these are becoming unhappy with what's going on. Where our attack now is just through the ceiling, like with what we've got. Just going to go back into the spells, and we're going to meditation now. I'm getting 17 per turn there. Or of might. Don't need any of those. Two guilder per radiance. 2 research per turn. I'll go this way. With the unrest, we're not going to hardly make any money, but I can still get more of this. So we'll just go back up and grab the meditation. So we're now getting plus 19. And this little group can just keep on marching. We've got a scrap golem's army there. This is deadly. What have they got? Each unit doesn't do massive attack. It's got reasonable protection. A lot of hit points. These are high level. If they start wandering, it's going to cause issues, but look, it really just doesn't matter. Put a camp here to recruit. Yeah, we just don't need this. But I might as well keep it there. So, we now have, back over here, let's move across and get that one done as well. Okay, so that's there. This one we are starting to sort of come good here. Alright, we'll get that one done. Umber have now declared war on Gilden. Too little too late, I'm afraid. Okay, these are now picking up the pieces, which is good. Nearby Death Shard is available for building. Queue that one up as well. What things can we now get? Still need leather. There's nothing great in through here, so I don't think I'll worry about any of those. Enemies in your territory. Yep, so there's just this group in here. Move these back through the locations. Now that was an epic arena of Slaken. We don't want to do that one just yet. Hi Chris, how you going? How's the AI in this game, in your view, in comparison to, I don't know, say Age of Wonders 4? They're both good, to be honest. The AI in Age of Wonders 4 is, like, because of the confines of the tactical battle map, I think that they're not as good as a human player, but they do very, very well. And in here, it's sort of more about what they build, what they do, and the game has had a big boost to the AI. I know that that's actually something that Stardock like to have a good look at. So it's sort of, but it's like they do well. If you play a game and maybe play like 20 or 30 or 40 turns, and then just go and go and do the Control U. I think it was Control U. I think is where you can then look at, like, you get rid of the fog of war, and that will then you get an idea as to what the AI has focused on, which is actually good. Like, they've actually do a good job building up. Just for saying, Daz, I found the campaign quite boring. What's your experience with it? I don't play the campaigns. I only play random maps, so I don't know. I've never really played campaigns properly in Age of Wonders, and I've never played them properly in Elemental either. Like, it's not something that I tend to do. I tend to just like the random maps. It's sort of one of those things where I know it's so much harder to build a random map than it is to build a campaign. Like, it's sort of like, to have a random map that can generate and be interesting, and so I sort of appreciate the effort that goes into doing that. You've got enemies in your territory there. That's fine. We're going to get that all the time. Now, Safara, if you just go back into build, got the command post. This is an incredible location here. Look at the granary, the wooden wall. Once we get this command post, really we're then right on top of everything we need to do to start pumping out units from here. So this is not a big city. This is not a big one. But it's a very, very for production, it's great. Just going to click on done there, and just come back again. So these have got their movement. Now, to break through to this next location with Gilden, we're going to have to go through this one. This one's only strong, so we'll play this one out as well. Chris is in saying Age of Wonders 3 had an excellent and immersive campaign, one of the best out of any or even all 4X games. Okay, I'm just not interested in campaigns. I really, it's one of those things like, even like war game type things like, what is it, Panzer Corps 2. Like, I still prefer to play the random maps than to play the excellent campaigns from that. Like, they've got very, very good campaigns, and I just don't play them. I think that's why I prefer games like Shadow Empire over other war games that don't have random stuff. By the way, we should be playing some of that fairly soon. I think some Shadow Empire with the new changes. Just going to battle here. All right, so now we've got the first attack in through here. I'm going to keep her back now as just as a healer, so we'll allow her to just do her stuff at the back. Similarly there as well. This is the Ice Elemental. It's been poisoned and slowed. The militia party, what I'm going to do here is just sort of bring them into different points. And I can attack. There's no real reason not to. Just start to sort of slowly whittle away at these. Now the defenders, these don't have swords. So here we go. Here's the big group. So these have got massive swords. They're trying to get past us now. Okay, Cyrenae, I'll move her down into here. Just to block that off. Reaction shot, did a bit of damage there. No one's close enough for us to really bother healing up just yet. We do have things like slow, so let's go and cast that on this one. Resisted it. The militia party here. Dead. Again, no one to really heal up, so we'll just go into the attack. Now she does have yeah, only slow and haste. I'll try slow again. Okay, that has been slowed now. I think we'll... Wow, that almost killed it. She's been beguiled. Which won't worry us. Okay, big hits. Good. Got another level up down here with the familiar. So these are leveling up quite nicely actually, which is great. Oh, Spectral Plate Cuirass. This is 12 defense. I'm going to click on OK. And a flawless telescope. Increases the zone of control by one. Increases the zone of control by one in the city it's stationed in. So we don't want to equip it where we currently are. Caster staff. Okay, that's fine as well. So now we've got a Val. This is not part of our actual grouping through here. So this commander is, if we go back into commanders in through here, we're sort of trying to get more Gildar. Gildar is pretty strong at the moment, as is the Unrest is fine, I think, with him. We do actually have extra research we can do, but I think just keep focusing on Gildar. Let's just choose Merchant too. I'll agree to that trade treaty as well. Now, the in terms of the other equipment that we've got, zone of control. We don't need a zone of control there. It would connect this city with the capital. It's just not quite touching. So we could do it here. And just go and grab that that one there. Done. So that should. Must be next turn. I'm guessing that will then sort of expand that one up. See how it go. We'll see how that one goes. So these guys here. Let's just have a quick look at the equipment that we actually have. So what we're looking for is we're looking to place this spectral armor. We also have Shield of the Sentinel. So different groups. She can't equip these. That defender group can. So this one here can. And this is actually one where we've already got the rusty short sword. Have a quick look at the others. That one there can as well. This one here has already got the rusty cuirass. I'm going to remove that and place this, just so that we get even more power for Sev's Forlorn Hope. So that's actually good where that is. He's got like super shields and stuff like this. Militia party, that's elemental militia party. So we'll go back to the others now. Now that one there with the rusty short sword, I'll give that the rusty cuirass as well, just to give it a bit more protection. All right, that'll do. Done. So the crystal quarry coming, study on the way, and this one here's got no construction, so we'll just go into build into this one. And I'll grab the merchant. Doesn't really matter where I build it. It does matter where I build it. I'll build it down this way a little bit. That'll do us. Done. So that's a Gilden caravan, which means that there's more cities down this way. Otherwise the caravan wouldn't be there. Well, that is a city. And there they are. Lord Markin's army, which is considered to be epic. So we have now found the leader of the group. There's another group there as well. This one is just considered medium. I don't know why these are considered epic. These are all injured badly. Well, rather than take on, we've still got 3 more moves. I think I might get rid of this one now. They're moving back away. And I'll just auto, actually I didn't save it. I'll just do a battle in here. Yeah, we're smashing our way through. So the Sev's Forlorn Hope now is no longer slowed by the armor that it had, so we'll get many, many more attacks with this. Through. Yeah, we're just rattling our way through now. They really don't have a lot that they can do. We're super strong. The secret to our success was actually research. Look, we played it as a mage, and it worked incredibly well. It allowed us to do an awful lot, which is a bit surprising for the Trogs, which are not magical. Like we can't really deck out mages or anything like that. So we have like a bit of a negative when it comes to magic. But we've been able to really rattle through the research and get very, very strong. There we go. Another city down. And this one again, we'll just go back into the meditation. And merchant blessing, no, propaganda. All right. Now we'll go hunting. I'd like to get rid of this party first, before anything else. Gilden has gone up a few points. They're now 9 points. That one there, we can come back and grab that one, I guess. But they're both off the track. Just do a quick save there, but this is the one. So it's not epic. I don't know why they have the threat levels are always written so high. Their defense is up there, but look at the attack difference. And this is mainly just a whole lot of leaders and heroes and things. Now they'll end up back at whatever city that they've still got left. So we'll just do the battle. Now, they may have some sort of some special attacks that we'll have to sort of go and deal with. But we'll see how we go with those. That's good. That is Seth's Forlorn Hope. Yeah, they're going to be trying to lock that one down. I won't go after all these, I don't think. I won't sort of get ahead of myself too much. They've been crushed to the ground, so they do lose a turn. Okay. Yeah, we'll come down now. I could cast slow on a few of these units. They did cast slow on Sev, unfortunately. One's gone. This is a familiar. We do have flame darts and stuff like this. I also can bring in air elementals. I might as well do this sort of stuff, I think. That knocks him to the ground. Makes him susceptible. I can't get back there with that one, but I can keep on bringing this one forward. Come on, hit him while he's down. Good. Start to get them healed. Back on his feet. We don't have to heal up just yet, but we may have to soon. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Resisted. Almost got it. Damn it. Well, Thord Marken has been difficult to contend with. To be fair, right, that one's down. That's good. Now we've got him. Right, so he's out. Preparing to cast. Well, we need to stop this. I can summon... I can't do the air elemental anymore. The Shadow Warg, nothing's going to really sort of push him back. If he's preparing to cast, it's going to be a problem one. Counter spell. Let's do that. Yep, spell interrupted, whatever it was. It's down, that's good. I can afford to bring one of these in. I might have that one. I don't know if I can bring them in permanently. I think I'll just heal up. And do the same. No, we don't have enough stamina yet. Bring these back across. What else have we got? We've got a horrific whale. Won't do that one. Just with the mana. We've got only got 143 mana at this point in time. So the AI certainly knew which one to just try to focus on in terms of the threat levels. Should get the kill now. There we are. All right, that's good. Now I should have healed up one of the other guys before we did that one. Anyway, they've all been killed in through here and defeated. Actually, that must be the end of them. Faction kill, there we go. Gilden bleeds, my lady. There is no coming back from the wounds that they've sustained. The realm of Gilden now belongs to Yithrol. Great. So we'll still have a bit of a look around. So that's now disappeared. So we've gone and we've cut the head off the snake. Well, it's not with a snake, I guess. Just go back into build in here. Get the bell tower. Get the cleric. Get the merchant. The monument. We can't really do that. We'll just click on done, and then we'll pick up these as well. Build that one. Build that one. All right. Okay, so we'll still just have a bit of a look around. Just make sure there's nothing else that we need to be getting hold of. Can't do anything else with that one. So Ythril is, yep, so they've been destroyed, that's good. This one's got no more. We'll just go back into the build menu here. Okay, we've now got armor as well. Yeah, we'll open up research. Juggernauts is only one turn away. I must have started doing that one at some point and then got you know, distracted. Learned recipe for chain armor, so we can now build chain armor for units as well, as long as they're capable of wearing it. And this is now where the initial militia forces are no longer as prevalent as what we sort of like, no longer as important as what they were originally. So we've got the cleric in there. I've only got, that's all I'm building. I'll just go and build a few more things in this location. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we've got a lot of things going on there. Just keep on exploring. Ring of Storms. I don't really have spots available for it. Juggernauts. Open up research. Now, walk riding, I might throw this one in as well. It's another one of those arenas. So choose your chain. She is really just sort of been sort of smashing her way through here. I might just get the administrator. Level 2. Did that actually end up? It didn't expand. With what she had, +1 zone of control when stationed in a city. Oh, it's not. I wonder if that's different to. No, that's his zone of control. It doesn't work. That's a bug. We found another bug, so that one should have expanded up, but it didn't. Now the command post is only 3 turns away. Then we can start to really pump out the forces from there. Once that's actually been done. There's a Boner Ogre's army. An ogre lair there as well. So we could actually end up creating ogres there. So this is Pariden, who don't like us. There's a might lair there. I think I might just destroy them. Well, should we take Pariden on now? We just have to whittle our way through. I mean, Altar is sort of... There's Pariden. Yeah, I think it's time for Pariden to die. So we are still now just charging on through the game. I need to finish off a game on this difficulty level to then be able to go to the next difficulty level up, and so that's why I do want to finish this one off. So Pariden, I declare war. Goodbye. Now this is Marcus. Again, we're looking at commander here. Get the administrator. Okay, we can now level up. Safara has now grown to level 3, which is surprising. So this one can be an infirmary. Provides additional healing for all units stationed, and they end up with +1 hit point per level. Strike garrison, give all units trained in the city the impulsive trait, so plus that's so useful. And watchtower. Yep, strike garrison. Now, actually, watchtower, that gives me +2 attack on the first action, but we don't get the initiative is really the key to the game. So I'm going to go that way, which is perfect timing because we're now going to start to pump out armies from here. This one we don't get the benefit of what we have down this way. So at our Liga, and in fact this is also great timing at our capital. So we do actually have like abilities. We've got Aura of Might, so +1 defense per radiance, and we've got 2 radiance in the city, and Heart of Fire. So this one gets all units trained in the city get +1 fire attack per radiance. It increases the unrest in the city by 5, which is fine. And then we've got Marcus looking after the city. We've got a bit of unrest here, actually. No, that's food, sorry. Unrest is 0. That's fine. So that's all going fairly well. Just go through each of these. They cast freeze again. They declared war. Now they actually ended up with an attack. Must have been a city somewhere else. That's where we want to go. Back down there. Okay, I'm frozen at the moment. They did cast freeze on me. And again, we'll just go back into build. That one there. Actually, how fast we're building things too. We've got 100% unrest, which means that we shouldn't really be able to build anything. So that's another bug, I think. Somehow we're sort of breaking through that mode, which doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, now at Safara, we've now got the ability to push hard here. To build up, like if I just double check, we've got no more, we've got armourer, trained unit defense, again 8 turns. I'm going to build that before we start building up the army, and then we can pump out the forces from here. This one here will have the same deal as well. If we just go back into build, it's got the barracks. The armor there as well. This takes a lot longer. I might get the palace. I'll just start to sort of build up these areas in here. I need a secondary army. Yeah, we got it. Okay, so that's freezing spell finished up. Just go back into here. Now the outpost we want to upgrade with a high tower to get the extra range done, and then from there we're going to then extend down into and attack these guys. So again, I forgot to do a quick save. I'll just cancel out, do a quick save here, just so I can do the auto resolve. Just make sure we don't lose anyone. Yep, Vila's the only one that took any damage there. Done. Okay. So we'll get that one fairly soon. Open up research. And so now I want to get the war colleges. That will have to then get weaponsmithing first. That's a caravan, that won't really worry us. And we'll just auto-resolve this one. Done. It's okay as well. Right, so there's nothing much else down this way. It looks like the edge of the map is down that bottom section there. Well, let's get out of here now. I could just bypass and go that way, but I think we're probably going to be better just going along the roads. Just double check that's the only one that we've got there. I think it's a bit too powerful for me. Yeah, gold-wise we've got a lot. I just wonder if I can smash out the armourer. It's a bit too expensive. It's only 4 turns, so I won't worry about rushing that one. That one's fine. Pariden has conquered the Umber city of Sidram. They've certainly got a presence back over here. Yeah, there it is. Which is why we need 2 armies. Well, we could go down and deal with that, I guess. Now, New Pariden, the one that is down here, this is their capital. That would be a good one for us to go and get. We can get there in 7 turns. They shouldn't be able to build. They're building pretty quickly. There's a lot of problems there. I don't know how and why this is actually happening. That shouldn't be done like that. Yeah, unsure as to what's going on there. Okay, they're all done. So they've got a presence down in here. Okay, now where have we moved to? They've gone all the way back to there. They're trying to get around the outside edge. It's because Altar's in the way. Well, I think we now have to smash Altar as well. Let's just get into position, and then we'll just wander through their territory as well. So we'll end up at war with Altar, but I would like to get these. We've got no construction in here. Just have another quick look. No, good. Finally, with this, we've done everything we need to do in that side. Let's go back to training and see what we've got available. Sword Sentinels, we've got Warg Riders, but we need Wargs, and we don't actually have any Warg Kennels. There's one there, right there. If I build that one, I'm going to build it but move it back through the rungs, and that one there again, if we can extend out that way, we'll get that Warg Kennel. I think we've got a few Warg Kennels around the place. There's one down here as well, I thought. Maybe not. Okay, anyway, let's not worry about the wargs. It's only 3 before we get that one, but if we just go back into train, juggernauts, so we can train the juggernauts in 3 seasons. So that's going to be nice to have like one of those. We've got the axemen as well. So some of these are pretty quick and easy. The dual axe wielders. Sword sentinels. Actually, one thing I should have done is upgrade my stack. Just going to do that now. Choose a trait. Okay, so with her, we'll just go and get more administration. And I might, oh no, I probably will keep some of these cities. I've got too many cities now. All right, so we're just going to go in and do an upgrade on each of these. Yep, we certainly can afford all of this. These are costing a bit. And that's it. Okay, so these have now all been upgraded to even sort of more powerful forces. This is an unstoppable army, really. I think that's their first city. Actually, before I go off and do this, I will now just go back up into here again and have a quick look and see what we've got. So if we go into train, so we get defender units, we've got sword sentinels. These are 9x5, these are 13x5. Axe wielders are 9x5. So I think that if we start with the defenders, and let's go and design these up. So these are essentially, we've got the dual. Actually, that's the dual axe wielder there. This is the defender, but we don't want to have warhammers. It's got the plate mail proficiency. Let's go and go new, based on that one there. So actually, it's not based on that one. I'll just cancel that one. I'll just go back out again. Defender. I'll just go and edit. So this one will be. Actually, no, we're editing the base. I'll cancel that one. We'll go new. So we're going to use blades. Actually, that's axes. We want swords. Oh, sorry. Here's blades down here. So the short sword. And we go that way. The armor, just get the best of whatever they have. Now that's that is not the best that we can see there. They've gone with leather. Let's go to traits. Do plate mail proficiency. That's better. So now picking up a better group in through there. We'll come back for more of those. So we'll just keep on doing the best for everything that we've got. So we'll just go that way. That gives me 23 defense with a retaliation strike. So, upgradable Choin Coif in through there. In fact, what I can do is I can just select these It still is upgradable, as we've sort of seen, so it doesn't really matter what I do. But I'll just go to equipment in through here. So with the mounts, I could mount them as well. Gives them +2 initiative and +1 move. I don't know if I'll do it with them. The accessories, we've got braided belts, another 4 defense, that's good. The belt of speed, +1 initiative is good as well. So we'll throw that on as well. I think I'm up to 27 defense. There's really nothing there that we need. And the traits. So we've got dodge, balance, hit points. Now the hit points that we've only got 9 hit points per unit. That will then give me a +3, which will take it up to 13. Don't know how it's... Oh, there we go. Health bonus of 10% as well. Gives us the extra little 1. Defender. So we'll get that as well. That's all we can really bother getting there. So just go defensive. That's about all we can really do there. So we'll just go save. And just use that one there. Shield of... What should we do with this one? Shield of ice. I can't think of a reason. That'll do. Shield, that's just Shield Maiden. There we are. That'll do. So we'll just save that one. So the Shield Maidens will be down the bottom through here. So these won't cost a hell of a lot to bring up, but they are here now. So we can sort of bring those across and get those built. The Juggernauts, we might go and edit a Juggernaut as well. The Juggernauts come in with Juggernaut, Ignore Pain, Brutal Nature, +50% to attack and maul. It's actually, that's very, very good. I don't know if we can do much more than that. So let's just go and click on Edit. In terms of its armor, if I put shields on, he's got the dual axes. 18 attack, two-handed backswing if the attack misses, which again is going to be handy for the maul. When it gets into the maul phase, it's going to do well. It's got 91 hit points. Yeah, I don't need this one to be defensive. I mean, it's sort of got everything really. There's another bug, labor cost, integer value. Another one there as well with the Juggernauts. So Juggernauts, I should be writing this stuff down so I can pass it on. Yep, hi Jerry, saying hello all, and Daz, love this game. Thanks to you, made a purchase. There we go. I feel like I am much more attached to every person hero than in Age of Wonders 4, which feels great. Yeah, it's sort of funny. You do become quite attached to individual groups as well, like the actual groups that we end up bringing in. I think I'm just going to leave the base Juggernaut. I don't think I can really improve that much. Iron Skin, he doesn't have any defense. But it's not going to save him that much anyway. Yeah, I think I'll actually just leave it there. So we'll cancel that one. Then the Warg Riders, we probably won't worry about them either at this stage. So let's just click on done there. So in here we'll just go back in and train up a whichever ones. These are 3 seasons. So I'll train one of those. I've got the Warg Den still coming. There's our juggernauts. Oh, and that's metal. We've now run out of metal. Okay. Well, we can train juggernauts without much metal. So at least we'll get a bit of an army coming through from that side now. And that's for fine up through there. All right. There are enemies in your territory. Click to cycle them. That's okay. That's still just going to be that one up the top there. All right. Press tab. Okay, I think it's time to declare war here. I should be able to get there in one turn. Yep, so we can take Attica out. They're building up pioneers. Oh, Altar. No, yeah, so Altar, declare war. There we go. Goodbye. They've cast a spell on us, a little bit of a fire spell. Yeah, they don't have much there, just vanguard groups. And look at the details of the city. Yeah, so just sort of standard old militia. Right, well this is their capital. And we'll go to battle here. Now I just need to get these guys to protect themselves a little bit. Let's get that one healed back up again. And I think the air elemental, let's bring this one in. So I can do 3 there. Oops, hang on, air elemental. Knock them prone. Now Sev's Forlorn Hope can come through and smash their way through here. And we should see better attacks now with some of these units. Even the militia. I will be wanting to replace the militia at some point. This defender group. Again, big damage. You are. So the initiative that we have with our units is incredibly good. Keep them going. So they've got no spell casting, they can't really do much. Bring them through. I like how the the graphics do change. Oh, hang on, I should have gone the other way. Like the actual the presentation on the actual units is quite cool, the way it sort of adapts. Bring them through. Poison them up. I mean, we're so much more powerful than the others now. Hi Tom, how are you going? Hope everyone is doing well. Now they dodged, but because they didn't have swords, they can't fight back. Which is why we want to have those sort of shield maiden type units. One's down. Can't get into there. Make a bit of room for the others. Getting close now. Much. There we are. Job done. So Attica is now under our control. So this is their first city. Let's just quickly get all of these guys back out again. And in here, go and get ourselves meditation yet again. And the propaganda. The bell tower. Everything done there. Construction complete on the study. Back over there, we've still got the inn coming. The grocer is there. That still hasn't connected to anything just yet, which is a shame. That's the only enemy in the territory at this stage. We'll have to check that a lot. Now they've now switched across to try to get a an archer. But we should be able to finish this one off fairly quickly as well. I'll just auto this one. Just make sure that everyone is actually okay. Yep, so Vila leveled up as well. We're getting close to leveling up ourselves. Alright, so the assassin. Might go that way. Again, we'll just go back in here, and I'll just keep on getting more mana, I think, because we are starting to now use mana. I'll just get everyone. Construction-wise, trade proposal. Yeah, these are fine. We may have to kill them off as well, just to finish off this particular map. But we are really just smashing our way through this now. So all these areas of Pariden down this way, we've got more of their cities down this other side. Who's this? This is a Storin the Hunter's Party with ice mages. Alright, let's get them. Okay, we'll do battle here. Now we should have the initiative. Again, we've got things like the, I can bring in the ice elemental to, the air elemental. Let's just go back to spells. What? Oh, that's the hotkey number, right. I should actually change these. First aid should be given a like Berserk I'm not going to worry about. So I'm going to change this one here. Click it and then press number 4. So I'll make that number 4 just so I've got the healing in through there. So all of the ones that we actually have, we probably don't want to summon the Shadow Warg either. Escape is important, so I'll keep that one where that is. So I can actually change these things around. Spells. Well, the important ones are going to be the air elemental and through here. So we'll go and make that one number 2. So we have one there. Hopeless. That one could be useful. I think I'll keep it. Oh, the Ghoul Horde. We definitely want that. Counterspell's a good one. Yep, so we'll make that 7. I forgot about that. Forgot we had those. Flame Dart, Horrific Whale. I'm not really going to use that one because of the 2 turns. Probably an Ignis. Oops, no, we don't want that. Screwed up there. That was a mistake. Clicked on the wrong things. And again with Vila, skills, they're all good. The bread, make that 5. That'll do us. They've got good protection, actually. These skirmishers. That one didn't fall over. Starting to smash their way through. This will take a bit of beating. Yeah, they're going to be difficult. these through. Need to open up gaps. Back on their feet. Okay, they've got rid of their familiar. They got rid of the mage then as well. So we've wasted a bit of our mana with that. Let's not do it anymore. Down. None of them really need to be healed up. We're sort of whittling our way through them. There we go. Got rid of him straight away. I've got a feeling we're immune to this. Because we're an ice elemental there. Now Sev should be able to destroy this one. There we are, that one's gone. We'll then open up everyone else to the attacks. It is nice having the mages. We can't get these, but we get juggernauts and stuff like that. Yeah, big hits. This is good. This is not good if the AI doesn't know that this thing's immune to ice. Look at the skills. Immune to poison, immune to cold. And if we have a look at these guys, their equipment is an ice shaft, 6 cold attack. So useless against that particular, yeah, so that's actually... So that's not good, AI. Why can't I get there? There we are. That one can't really break through. I forgot about this one. Critical hit, that's good. Finish that one off. They're down, that's good. Familiar was killed. What I might do is bring in one of the other forces that we end up getting back up in here. Shield Maiden is still 2 turns away. And just double checking that's the only one that we've still got left. Well, I'm thinking we might head off down this side. It's a nice city. They've used fire again here. So we'll have a quick look and see. Yeah, they've only got that hero's gone back there. And again, this is just a conclave. I think I can just auto this one. So quickly make sure that everyone is still actually okay. Yep. Done. So so with her, we've got the fire elemental which we can now go and get, and then we've got the summon mastery at the back end there. So let's go and grab this one. In fact, I could bring that in, I think, as an actual unit. Yeah, I've got the fire elemental here. Which is now sort of given us, so we've now got the fire elemental will now be part of the group that we actually have. So I'll leave that one there. What we will do is get the familiar eventually, just to sort of lead the other party with an explorer party. 2 explorer parties, basically. I'll just do an auto resolve there. There we go. We've got Lord Relius's army there. Okay, so back in here. It's a good spot. Get meditation. We've got propaganda. Get enchanted hammers as well for this one. Okay, that's good. How many turns are we away? Just 1 turn with the Shield Maiden. Alright, so they're coming back up through from the bottom here. In fact, it looks like they can't really move anywhere else. It's a smallish group of mainly heroes. Yeah, look at the strength we've got. We're over 1,000 now in terms of health points. All right, we'll just press tab. Oh, no construction here. Build. All right, so this is now epic versus epic. This will be interesting. So we'll just go to battle here. So we're defending in this case. So we want to be moving around and building things up. They will come through in certain areas, but we'll just should still be okay. We'll just leave that one where that is. Leave that one where that is as well. We've only got the single move through. I'll just keep all of these back. Some of these will be attacking. We've got Inferno. Just move that one forward. And we just lost that unit. I've had that one for a little while actually. Sev's Forlorn Hope is right here. So they can smash him. 32, that's a good start. You got a critical hit there. Now this is just a militia party. I'm probably going to be wanting to get better than that. 50 attack, 40 attack, 40 and 75 attack there for that militia party. It's not bad. I'll do it. Yeah, a little bit of fire damage. Now this one here, can't really do much with this one. So I might move back just so we can actually do a little bit more. Just leave that one where that is. Leave that one where that is. I'm going to ultimately want to switch these around. Does she get her turn? She's sort of next. Okay, so I'll move you back to there. Keep them healed up. And we'll just move this one back into the line. Oh, almost got it. Okay, he's down. Good. It certainly helps. We can't use the healing just yet. We can with you. I'll now start to bring others back down. Now, I might move this one up. She's going to be able to heal up the others, so we'll just keep on just getting these up to full strength. Wait for these to come back down along the road. Okay, Sev's party is at the top there now. Let's move off this flaming area. Come back down. too bad. Okay, so this defender group here, I'll move that one back up here, I guess. And just let them take the brunt. We'll get rid of that one. Casting first aid. They can do first aid at a bit longer than what we can. Gee, they've got a lot. Healer. Oh, first aid, I thought we had to be right next to it to be able to use it. But they're healing up everyone as they go. But he's now got no stamina. So Cyrene. Just leave her where she is, I think. What's going on here? Tab. Everything is frozen. Can't escape, can't do anything. It says it's her turn, but there's nothing to do. Yeah, I can't do anything. No, I don't know what I can do here. Actually, guys, sorry. I'm going to have to quit out. Oh, that's a shame. We will... I'll just see if I... Shift tab... sorry, Control Alt Escape. Is that going to do it? Nope, doesn't like it. Just get out for a second and then go back in again. See if that fixes it. Nope. Nothing's working. Okay, well, I have to end the task here, I think. That's a pretty bad bug. We haven't had much luck today with finding things, have we? Unfortunately, we're probably going to have to go back a little way to wherever the last save was. So we'll see how we go. Just load the game. Got an auto save, which was 10 minutes ago. Okay, that's what we needed to do, I think. Tab. Just go Control Save as well. Yeah, we've got full... Yeah, so we can now go and fight this one out in the open. I think we'll go and just do that. So it's epic versus epic. So I want to keep these back. They've mainly got melee. So we'll just sort of keep them on both sides. We might try to cast slow. Go to spell. Oh, we don't have slow with this one. Now one thing I can do is raise a ghoul army. Like these, this is only 12 mana to go and do this, which would then sort of keep them occupied. Not that we need them occupied, to be honest. Maybe. No, look, I think I'll just wait. So let's just sit back there. Ed the Mad is saying, do you think increasing the army cap from 6 to 10 or something in Age of Wonders 4, but only one army per battle, would alleviate the Age of Wonders problem of battles being too long and stressful? No, I think it works well with what they've done, because it used to be that it was God, was it ever 8? I've got a funny feeling at one point it was 8 per stack, and you could have up to 6 stacks fighting. In fact, you could have the central stack. In fact, was it ever a tiles? I was trying to think if Age of Wonders 1 was a tile game, but that I'm pretty sure had stacks of 8, and everything that was touching it would then be able to go into a battle. So you could ultimately end up with with essentially 7 full stacks fighting in one location. I think even cities were even worse. I think you'd even have even more in the cities. So they've certainly changed it for the better by only allowing 3 stacks to come in. So I think that's a massive improvement. So I do like the fact that you've got to manage those stacks as well. So I think where it is I find it quite good. I know it takes a long time, but that's, I think, just the nature of the game. It always has been a game that takes... It used to be that it would take hours to fulfill one of those battles in Age of Wonders 2 and 1. It was a long time ago. Now we're going to start to move these in. So let's just start to move these up. The militia won't be great. We're going to see some big damage in here. Now she does have the ability to heal up here. Knock them to the ground. Now we do have blindness. Here we go, we've got the slow as well. Okay, we've slowed Lord Relius, that's good. And Cyrene, or just get her, just keep on leveling up through here. Keep it one back. This one here can destroy this thing. There we go, that's done. Any small damage done there. I don't know why they're casting first aid there. That doesn't make a lot of sense either. Yeah, we don't need the first aid there. These defender groups. Just get rid of one at a time, I think. Get that group back up to full strength. They could do a retaliation strike, which will hurt. Retaliation helps. Just keep on healing as we go. He does a lot of power. He's got a lot of power. Just keep on smashing them as we go. Healed up as well. Let's just get rid of that one once and for all. That's good retaliation. Still got the one up there as well. Not much damage. There we are. He's down. That's good. And she's down. Awesome. So these have been destroyed. And faction killed. Great. Okay, well, we're rattling our way through this. So they had no other cities. Now we've got Syndrome there. And we also need to get across to here. I think I'll take that city out first. Because Umber and Pariden are at war. I think they were. Yep, they are. So it's now just a matter of hunting down Pariden. New technology, weaponsmithing. Take these as we go. That looks to be another big city back up in there, but we'll just follow the road. Coming out the Juggernaut. And the other Shield Maiden, I wonder where that is. It must be still in the city. No, it's not. Where on earth it is? We'll build up there. Whose is that? Oh, it's ours. Build a logging camp. A monument. Forge, a cleric. Town hall. Workshop. I'll just queue them up. Just so we don't have to think about it. That's all good where that is. Well, again, this is another bug. Shield Maiden. There should be another Shield Maiden in here. Which does not make sense. What have we got in here? Well, this is going to be an interesting fight. So we've got a number of different groups. They've got skirmisher groups back in through here as well, which have got good protection. Initiate groups. These have... yep, they're not going to be all that troublesome for us. This is also a fortress, so this will be probably our hardest fight. Let's do a quick save here, and we'll go in and attack. So they're deadly, we're epic. Attacks are about the same. Defense we have better, and unit counts we've got better as well. I think, yeah, I mean, we should win it, but anyway, it's going to be interesting to sort of see what we're actually up against. There's a lot in here. I'm sort of hoping it's going to be another one of these choke point ones, to be honest. I know, it's very, very open. So we do have archer groups, and they've got like a special ability. So what's the ability that they've got? Fast... Lightning hammers, traits, no. Not sure what the spell... Oh, here we go. Noble Legacy. The unit has +1 dodge per air shard, +1 initiative per air fire shard. Yeah, wow. Actually, that's pretty cool, isn't it, for the Amarians? I really like how each faction really is quite unique. Alright, we'll stay where we are. I could actually... We've got 300 mana. Let's go and throw in a... this is probably where we're actually getting a force of ghouls is going to be a good thing. Get the ghoul horde back that way. And there's no one that I really want to try to slow down. I don't think this is another hero. What's Flick got? A lot of skills. So maybe we'll slow that one. Actually, I can cast slow on that one. Just so it doesn't go anywhere near as fast. Bring that one up. Just leave that one where that is. They'll always turns fighting those guys. Good hits. Now, Sev's Forlorn Hope. We'll destroy these guys. It's just one of the skirmisher groups. We've got the initiate party there. Didn't quite get it killed, but it is poisoned. We'll start to move up here. This is just militia. Nice. Smack our way through there. We just need more of them, more of these guys up this way as well. So we get through to Flick. There's no real healing that we need to do in here just yet. Yeah, not much. Can I get through there to heal up this one if I wanted to? I don't think I can do the healing from distance now. It's out of range. I think I'll just leave it where we are. Yeah, so they focused very heavily on these ghouls. As a distraction, they're incredibly helpful. Destroy them. And now we've got the ghouls. Their turn to shine. Okay, so Sev's Forlorn Hope. There we go. Flick is down. Damage. Just keep on healing these up. A little bit of damage. Get involved. Ooh, dodged out of the way of all of those. That's good. So skirmishes in both. Apply the first aid there. Come on. There we go. They finally got a kill. Actually, they may have had another kill. I can't remember. This is Sev's Forlorn Hope, which we want to bring this one up, but I really can't do much with it, so I'll just move it into here. Again, they're the ones that do the killing power. The others are good defensively, but not as good on the attack. Still got ghouls. Still can't bring Sev's group up to get a shot. I'll take it back down this way. I haven't really been going berserk. This one adds +2 attack and initiative, but the unit will attack enemies without player direction. Let's just do that with some of these guys. Does big damage. I'm not going to get the kill there just yet. Oh, nice. Go, that one's down. Alright, that was good. Okay, so we smashed our way through there. Now that's their capital city. And we've then got other forces, just scout parties and things sort of wandering off. So we'll grab all of these. Move them out, and back in here, just quickly go and get the again meditation, propaganda, and Charlotte Hammers. Oh, hang on, it's only got 2. Oh, Pariden has an extra one. That's why that one works. The Pariden is the more magical of everything, and so they end up getting an extra slot with their cities, which is quite handy. Let's go back to build. That'll do us. Done. Wipe them out completely. What have they got in here? So they got so that wounded one went back into there. Let's do a quick save here. We should be able to sort of smash our way through this. Finally we get the shield maidens. Level up, level 4. Wow, here we go. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? Accept that. Okay, there's a lot going on. It's the only enemy inside our territories. Nearby wild game is now available to us. Water shard, I might as well build on that, I guess. They're all good. Alright, so we're let's get this force, just do a quick save here. In we go. I'll just auto battle this one. Villa took a bit of damage there, but everyone else is fine. Again, just grab them all. So that then loops all the way back around again. I'm not going to rush back for that. Just go back into here again, just grabbing the meditation and the propaganda. Oh, that's only got one. Okay. In this case, we'll then just go back in for construction. I don't care what I build at this stage. I just want to not have to worry about it. That'll do. Done. Now, Pariden, if we have a look down in here at the Kingdom report, and then we go to Foreign Relations. So you've got 2 settlements. Umber is warm with us. They've only got 2 as well. Alright, so I think that the rest of the settlements are now on the other side. Further, there won't be anything down that way. It'll be down this way. So let's move in that direction. Okay, we've got Wild Wargs. Okay, that has now expanded. We'll build on top of that one through there, just in this location. Now that should have... It didn't connect. It's still not connected to the other cities. It's the only enemy that we've got. It really is just now a matter of smashing our way through. But I need to win a war, I think, to be able to then go to the next level up. Press tab. Level up here. Oracle. Accept that, which will then give me an extra one here. I'm not really sort of thinking these through at all now. I'm just actually forgot to build on the Ogolath here. be a city. Just smash these as we find them. Yeah, so we've got injured units back down this way. There's Queen Proserpine herself. So this is going to be a difficult fight again. This one, then looking at the time, I'm probably going to have to call it quits after this. Hopefully this will be the end of it. I think I'll just finish it off on my own because it is literally going to be, you know, nothing much else to do. Training was complete in there, that's fine. Wild wargs, build on those as well. Still haven't got any wargs yet in the stuff that we actually have. That's the only enemy that we've got in our territory. Africa needs to build. Cleric. Let's go on with queuing things up. Right, that way it won't bother me. All right, well, here we go. This will be the big final fight, I think, for what we do. Do a quick save here. So it's epic versus epic. Their attack is nothing like our attack. Yeah, I think we should be okay, but Queen Proserpine is going to be difficult, I would guess. She doesn't have a hell of a lot of hit points. If we can get through to her, she's magical, so she won't go to the front, but we'll just go to battle. Is that her there? Let's flick again. She's badly damaged. Oh, she's riding this. Riding the spider mount. Alright, we'll stay where we are there. Actually, what I might do is, again, just she's got one of these on her side. We can bring one in ourselves if we wanted to, but I think I'm going to start off with a ghoul horde. As much just to give them something to play with. Oh, that's Queen Proserpine there. That's different. That's a different one. Yeah, I thought at level 10, I thought she'd have to be higher than level 10. Just keep that one back until we can start to get some of these other ones in. That one's moving out of the way. Okay, so Sev's group. In you come, go straight for the Queen. I might put the 2 militia parties in as berserk, I think, and we'll manage the others. Another defender group. Serenade back this way. this militia party, I can't really, I can get into there. I'm just going to position it and then tell it to go berserk. It'll just do its own thing. Critical hits back that way. Sev's group. Yeah, she's moving her way through this group. She's leaving fire behind, which this guy can follow her through. So she's burning up all these. Sev's group. They can wipe this one out now. Yeah, this is the other militia party that we wanted to get berserk. Good, get rid of Flick. Cyrene is fine. They're both fine. We've been webbed. Can't get in very close. Just position ourselves. Dodged, unfortunately. That's okay. This now allows Sev's group to move in. Webb is still there. Here we go. There we are, she's down. Webb is gone, that's good. Bella doesn't need to do anything just yet. Dodged. Well, that was good. Here we are. All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. Now they've still got one more city. the Shield Maiden group. We'll move that one down. We'll grab another Juggernaut. Yeah, these only require 4 metal to train one of these up. This one here. Let's get back into building. That'll do us. And tab. So this location, we've now got all of our forces in here. Move these back out again. I need to find this other city. And it could be here. You know, I'm half thinking it is. I might go back that way. Meditation in here. Hi, Mr. Dr. Sausage. You killed Lord Relius. We did indeed. And Ed the Mad is saying, actually no, we've already done that one. Hi, Private Joe. Bastards, they killed Kenny. There we go. How do you compare this to Age of Wonders 4? It's a very different game, Widowmakers. It's not really... Like, I think people will say they're the same sort of game because they come from the same... Like, you know, they basically are fantasy 4X type games, but they do play quite differently. This one does... Like, the pacing of this one is very, very fast in comparison. It's an older game, of course, you know, like it's based from an older game. So we don't have quite as much going on with that. Actually, still got construction to do in here as well. But yeah, overall, it's a yeah, it's like they really are different. This is much more like Master of Magic than Age of Wonders, if that would be a better comparison. In which case I prefer this over Master of Magic, basically. Build. Let's just go back into here. Let's get a lot of these different things. Just so we don't have to worry about it. Okay, let's just do a deal there. New technology research. We've now got war colleges. So we've now got longswords. And we'll go back to warfare again. Heavy armor. Let's go that way. That's the end of the line for us. Now we've got the Heart Seeker. Is something we can actually then go and do. Let's go back into here and deck everyone back out again. We've got 1,500 to spend. Let's just go back to, oops, not equipment, to upgrade. So we can upgrade their equipment. For those, the Defender group. And they've just got a rusty short sword as well. They don't have anything for the Sev's group. There we go, that'll do. Thought there'd be more than that, to be honest. I won't worry too much about what we end up getting with any of these. I'm really now just trying to sort of finish off the game. Well, that wasn't it. Must be further in. The Juggernaut there. We've got a bit of an army down in here now. All right, we'll go back into here again. Train yet another shield maiden. Actually, these can be updated now. No, just train them, and we'll have a bit of a look at the group that we have down in through here. If we go to upgrade, can we upgrade? No, they're already upgraded. Yeah, they've just got the short sword. That's okay. We'll leave that one where that is. Get all these out of the way. Wish there was like a governor. You could just say, yeah, just build what you want. That would be good. Okay, there's no hope for us. Even now I can hear our enemies approaching our gates. If we cannot control our cities, then no one shall. We shall raise them, but we'll never know that Pariden ever set foot on elemental. Goodbye. So this is her giving up. Faction killed, so she's now given up. Now all we've got left is Umber, and we've now just got to find where their cities are. I know they're in through here, so I think we'll just look. I should be able to smash my way through here pretty quickly, so I'll keep on going a little bit longer. I do want to finish this off. Now Umber doesn't have. We had a trade agreement with Umber, so where are they? Must be over here. It's still Queen Proserpine with a sand golem this time. I'm just going to leave that one where that is. Actually, I'll just go into buildings, just see if there's anything else. Ooh, Warrior Temple's good. All right, we've had a pretty easy run of this one. Once we got ahead of the research. Just see if I can finish it off. Now this is, we might as well declare war. Goodbye. Let's do a quick save here. And I'll just auto-resolve. Vila took a bit of damage, but okay. Again, we've just got another road that goes off to the north, so that's where we wanted to head. More powerful city through this other side now, so we'll just go back into building here as well. Level up, do a mining guild there. we're going to have any nasty surprises here. Alright, well that is another epic one, but look at the damage that's been done to them. So they're actually really struggling. So just do a quick save. Again, I think this is their last hurrah. So they've actually must have been in a fight with something else. Let's just do an auto resolve, see what we end up with. Took a bit of damage down there. Just looking at the groups, that's all okay. So yeah, a little bit of damage done to us. And then inside here there's going to be a heap of groups that are all damaged as well. And we'll just do an auto resolve here as well. Victory. Now that should give us, I'll just click on done. So she's now going to level up. Umber bleeds, but there's no coming back from the wounds they've sustained. The realm of Umber is now, it belongs to Yithril. So this is my first time I've actually ever, I think, completed one of these games. Anyway, that was good. That should be us now. I think if I just end my turn, if I move back out again, just go back into here, just build up stuff in here without really worrying too much about it. Just click on done. That should be victory. If I end turn, if I just tab, there we are. The end screen. Saying, do you know anything when Republica is releasing? I know soon, but I don't know when. So Widowmaker's saying, thanks you as always, Daz. You're getting a lot of bugs with this game. I did today, actually. I had a fair few today. But I didn't write them down, so I've already forgotten what they were. New Dawn Rises, yep, so there we go. So you can see there, we just accelerated. Once we started to actually get the popular, like when we went on the rampage, we really did sort of start to really smash our way through. We were sort of leading most of the way through with population. Income as well, like early on we got ahead of the game there. Mana as well, like we started to spend a bit, but in the end we ended up with heaps. Research, actually that surprises me. I really thought we'd be miles ahead in research, but we actually weren't. And then might, we should be miles ahead as well. Gilden was the only one that really challenged us until we started to attack them. And then we sort of were back through there as well. There we are. That was good. So we've now got epic ranking, 7,000. So we've done a little bit there. So that was, that's all good. That's my highest score because I think it's the only one I've actually finished. So I finished that one through there and done. Okay, so that's good. Now if I go to a new game, I'm going to be able to then choose a higher... Actually, I don't know, maybe I'm thinking of different games. I thought that I had to do something, there was something different there. Like with the difficulty settings, but I may be wrong about that. If I just go next, and then next in through here, I can sort of, I think we were a bit lucky with that one, to be honest. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back again. I'll just read a few more of the comments. So Daedalus is saying, that cat's in the bag. Well played. Thank you for that one. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. So I'll catch you tomorrow if you're around.